Single-use plastic straws have come under a lot of pressure and have been all over the news, mostly due to environmental concerns. If you are experiencing issues with your customers demanding alternatives to plastic straws, we have the video for you. The first alternative to plastic straws is the sip lid. Very similar to the coffee cup sip lid. You can see it's got a dome shape and it's got basically a hole that will serve the same function as a straw. It snaps on to most cups. They're fairly generic. You can get them in traditional PET, which is 100% recyclable, or you can get them in a PLA version, which is compostable. They work just fine. Delicious. The next alternative to a plastic straw, of course, would be a paper straw. Some of the problems with paper straws are very good and they are very environmentally correct. Some of the problems that we have heard is that they do get too soggy, and if you are using a traditional straw slot lid, the straw slot, the triangles in the straw slot will have the ability to puncture the hole, making the straw useless. However, if you use the paper straw in combination with the sip lid, if people demand it, it also works just fine, and you will avoid the puncture problem. Paper straws come in giant and jumbo, long and short, just like traditional single-use plastic straws. The next in the lineup would be a compostable straw. Compostable straws are made out of PLA, which is a corn-based, plant-based material. The issue with compostable straws is that they look just like plastic straws. So, if you are going to spend the extra money getting a compostable straw, please make sure that the branding on the label on the outside of the straw says clearly that it is compostable. Also, make sure your customers are aware that it's a compostable straw, not a plastic straw. If you're going to spend the money, you might as well get the credit for it. Compostable straws will last all day in a cold beverage. They are not at all designed for hot, but most straws aren't. Next in the parade of straws is a ridiculous straw made from bamboo. I don't know who would buy this unless it was for a very, very high-end specific party. It's way too expensive for a traditional operator to use. I suppose it works not very well. I would not use bamboo straws. And lastly, we have the stainless steel straw. A lot of these, people have seen these, they're retailing at many regular sort of CVS's and Rite Aids and drugstores and all sorts of places you can get these things. A lot of them come with a brush so that to make them for easy cleaning. You could throw them in the dishwasher, they last forever. One note of caution, when you're driving and you decide to drive into the back of somebody else, please make sure that the straw is not in your mouth, because there's a very good chance it will end up in the back of your throat or through your eye or through your nose, and it could be, these will not bend like a traditional straw. To wrap things up, we have dome lids with sip holes in them that are very, very functional. We have paper straws, which are very environmental. We have compostable straws, which are terrific, but they lack a clear message on what material they are actually made out of. We have bamboo straws and we have steel straws. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call.